What is going on, guys? Chip here, and welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Online deck profile. Now, this is going to be our first look at the new standard format, Primal Clash onwards, and this is a deck that a lot of people are hyping up to be one of the best decks coming out right at the beginning of the format. So it's not tested yet. You know, we haven't seen it in any tournaments really. We don't know if this really is going to be the best deck, but on paper, it seems like it has answers for a lot of the stuff people are predicting. But like I said, guys, untested format, we really don't know what to expect. But let's just take a look at this Mega Mewtwo deck. This is kind of my build on it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and let's see what this is. So, of course, we've got Mega Mewtwo EX here, the main attacker and the star of the show. With Psychic Infinity, this attack does 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon. So 10 plus 30 more for energy on each Pokemon, so easily can stack up and hit one-hit knockouts on pretty much everything. It's not affected by weakness, so the mirror matchup could be pretty tricky, but let's just get into the rest of this here. We've got, you can see our Pokemon lineup here. We've got 2 Shaman EX just for the draw power, 1 Hoopa EX to be able to get out our Mewtwo's early, Shamans for draw, and then also to grab our Megas after we've kind of had our Mewtwo's down for a turn. So we've got 3 of the Mewtwo EX with damage change. Now, one of the things that makes this deck really good is that if our opponent can't hit 210 and not take a one-hit knockout on Mega Mewtwo, we have Shrine of Memories, which allows us to use attacks from our previous evolutions, therefore allowing us to use damage change, swap the damage off, and heal ourselves completely and put all the, like if, say they hit us for 180 damage, they can't take a knockout, we just use damage swap, moving on to something with 180 HP, we get 0, they get 180, get knocked out, and we take 2 prizes. That's the idea, at least. If they can't take a knockout, we just heal ourselves completely. And the other thing that makes this deck really good is a 2/2 Garbodor line with Garbotoxin. Of course, there is no tool removal in the format right now, so once a Pokemon tool comes down onto Garbodor, it is there to stay, shutting off abilities for things like Mega Ray, for Greninja. There's so many decks, Alakazam, so many things that like really rely on their abilities that we just really can kind of shut down here with Garbodor. We're also running 3 Mega Turbo just for the ability to put an energy from our discard pile onto one of our Mega Mewtwo's to power it up and make it a lot stronger. 1 Super Rod to recover Pokemon if we need to. 4 Trainer's Mails just to be able to, you know, dig through our deck a little more. To get set up at the beginning of the game. 4 Ultra Ball, of course, pretty standard, and 4 VS Seeker. A lot of people ask if, you know, without Battle Compressor, are we going to need 4 VS Seeker? And the answer to that is absolutely. VS Seeker is not good because of Battle Compressor. So many decks in this current format run, you know, 4 VS Seeker and no Battle Compressor. The reason that VS Seeker is really strong, in my opinion, is Ultra Ball. You know, you can just throw away supporters pretty freely early on in the game because you know you're going to have access to them later. Or like if you Sycamore away some of your supporters, you really don't mind it because you can get them back later. So our supporter lineup is actually pretty simple. There's no like techie supporters. We don't have AZ in the format anymore. No more Zavrosic. We're just running 2 Lysander to bring up, you know, one of our opponent's bench Pokemon. We're running 3 Ins and 4 Professor Sycamore. Just, I mean, I really think 4 Sycamore 4 in would be good, but I couldn't really find anywhere else to cut. But yeah, this is our just supporter lineup. You could maybe run a Skyla or something like that. I think Skyla is really good just to be able to search out these stadiums that we might need for specific situations, or to, you know, help us get set up early with a Spirit Link or with an Ultra Ball, whatever we need. But I kind of like this support account right now. Maybe cutting in for a Skyla, but I like this right now. Running 2 Parallel Cities. This is really good against Mega Rayquaza. Another deck people are thinking is going to be pretty good post-rotation. The combination of Parallel City and Garbodor is just far too much for Mega Rayquaza to overcome. We are running 3 Shrine of Memories. We already talked about that a little bit. We are running 3 Float Stones to put them down on our Garbodors. Also good for Hoopa, Shaman, or Mewtwo if we ever were to Mega Evolve without a Spirit Link. And we are running 3 Mewtwo Spirit Links. For the energy count, we have 4 double colorless energy and 7 psychic energies. And I think this is pretty good. Definitely let me know down below what changes you would make, but we're going to hop in and see if we can find a match right now just to kind of get this started off, and let's see what we can do. Now, the thing is that we are still on the versus ladder, so we might play against someone who's not playing something post-rotation, and it looks like we're going up against another Mewtwo deck, psychic and colorless. We'll call tails. It is going to be heads. Ugh. So they're going to go first. So they're going to get to evolve first, which is unfortunate. But this is Mega Mewtwo X sleeve. So could we see a Mega Mewtwo X? And this hand is not the best. I'd really hate to discard these. Really hate to discard these Spirit Links. But let's see. Okay. It does. Maybe it is just another Mega Mewtwo Y deck. And he's just using the X sleeves to kind of throw us off a little bit. Let's see what he's able to get down. We are going to take this mulligan. Alright, that N is actually nice. Okay, so we do see the damage change Mewtwo. Psychic Energy coming down. Ultra Ball here. Probably grabbing a Hoopa or a Shaman if I had to guess. We'll see what he does, though. Maybe just another Mewtwo. Yeah, he is going to get that Hoopa, though. Love the way that full art Hoopa looks, of course. He's going to bench it and use Scoundrel Ring. And what's he going to grab here? This might be the chance that we get to see which Mega Mewtwo he's playing, and we don't yet. 2 more of the damage change Mewtwo's and a Shaman EX. So he's going to go ahead and bench those 2 Mewtwo's. Is he going to play anything else before Shaman? No, just has to set up for 3. Not too good. He must not have a supporter. And let's see what he's able to do here. Ideal turn. There's no tool remover right now, so he can pretty freely slap down his Spirit Links and stuff. So let's just see what he does. He does have a Spirit Link. He's going to put it on the bench one. Being a little conservative, that's fine. Probably a good call. He's going to go ahead and Parallel City, limiting his bench. Or just getting that Shaman off. I guess that makes sense. We're going to see a Sycamore here discarding his hand. And he is playing a Skyla. This actually might be a... I mean, this is just a straight-up mirror match. He's not going to put a Spirit Link on his active Mewtwo, interestingly enough. So I'm going to Trainer's Mail, and we'll see what we can grab. Sycamore. Alright, and then we're just going to attach a Spirit Link and end. Unfortunate, but we really had nothing going for us in our hand. Okay, and this is really not great either. No energy. Do we set up for 2? Set up for 2, I guess. I hate doing that, but yeah, we didn't even really get anything. It would have been nice to have grabbed a energy to at least get some damage off on this Mewtwo, but unfortunately not right now. He's gonna put a Floatstone down on his Hoopa. Gonna attach Psychic to the active. And he can Shatter Shot here for 120 damage. Because of that weakness, of course. He's going to VS Seeker, grabbing that Sycamore. He's going to Sycamore. Going to go ahead and get rid of a bunch of pretty good stuff. Full Art Ranger right there. I don't think Ranger is super necessary, honestly. I don't expect Glaceon to be that big. But it could be. It definitely could be. So he's Trainer's Mailing here. Must have a tough choice to make here. Let's see what he decides to go with. Gonna grab a Mega Turbo. Did he get the Spirit Link Mega for this active Mewtwo? He's gonna evolve on the bench here, and it is Mewtwo X, interestingly enough. Which is okay, because it has a super high energy cost, so that means Mega Mewtwo's energy will be, that will be able to do more damage. There we go. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. Let's go ahead and evolve the Garbodor. Prevent him from really setting up any further later down the road. We do hit the Mega. Well, this hand is a hand. It's not a good one, but it's a hand. Okay. I think we just grab in for the next turn. We still don't have any energy. Do we have any... Oh my gosh. The draws right now, guys. The draws are not too hot, not too hot. Let's just grab the... I guess we'll just grab a Mega Turbo. Our hand is garbage right now, and I don't really want to evolve this active Mewtwo because it's probably going down. So I think we're just going to have to pass. Not looking too good right now, guys. Not looking too hot. Hopefully we can draw out of it. We'll see what happens. He's going to go ahead and put a DCE down. Maybe he's playing both Mega Mewtwo's. We'll see right now, though. He's going to Ultra Ball here. Discarding a Fighting and a Shrine. Getting the other Mewtwo. So he is playing both. Understandable. Gonna go ahead and slap that down. And we'll see Psychic Infinity for a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it's not even... It's only 130, I guess, just because we're not weak to it, so that makes sense. Well, our hand is great. Which one should I Lysander? Probably this one. Lysander this and Mega Evolve. Next turn will end. Where are our energies? We can't draw an energy to save our life. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he's going to just attach. He's going to Sycamore. He could, if he hit like 2 Mega Turbos and starts swinging with this thing, but... Oh, is that an energy switch? What did he just play? No, it's Trainer's Mail. Okay, oh my gosh. If he was playing an energy switch, I'd be like, you got it, dude. That's all you. Good for you. Good for you. Alright, so he plays a switch. Okay. And Psychic Infinity going to take a knockout. We're just going to promote Mewtwo. We can take a hit since we don't, since he can't hit us for weakness at least. We'll see if we can maybe come back from this. It's not looking good, guys. Not looking pretty bleak, to be honest. I don't even know if we need to put Garbodor down. I feel like we don't put it down. Just pass. If he drops a Shrine, attaches a Psychic. Let's see what he does. I don't know if he can take it out this turn. He's going to Lysander, take out the Shaman. Maybe that's what he'll do. That'll put him at 1 prize, and then we can end him down to 1. And maybe give ourselves a chance in this game. Maybe, just maybe, give ourselves a chance in this game. Let's see what he does. He's considering his best play. He probably really doesn't want to get into 1. But yeah, our draws were just really bad in this game. Alright, let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Taking his time, weighing all the options, understandable. I guess if he... See, even if he gets another Psychic, though, he would need Psychic... Yeah, he can't take this out. So he's just going to go ahead and take a knockout on Shaman. Gonna go ahead and knock it out. And, wow. We're in a pickle. Ultra Ball would be a good top deck. Oh, there we go. Ultra Ball, let's get rid of Sycamore Psychic. Let's get out another Mewtwo. Really doesn't matter. Because he's just able to, you know, one-shot. Play our Mega Turbo. Via Seeker for an N. And we'll play an N. End him down to 1. We'll see if we can't get a double colorless this turn. And there it is. So what's doing more? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Oh, look. We swing the tides. We're able to take a 1-hit knockout. 220 damage, I think. 250 damage. Taking the 1-hit knockout. And he's at 1 card. I really don't know if we should have benched this Mewtwo because he could potentially just stall us out, but we do have a Floatstone here. So, does he have Energy Mega Turbo? That's the question. Energy Mega Turbo. If we come back from this game, this will be pretty insane. He's going to Lysander here, trying to stall out, which is why we shouldn't have benched this. Definitely a misplay. And he's going to set up. Drawing 6 new cards. Energy Turbo is all he needs. He's going to dig. Trainer's Mail there. He's got a Sycamore. And he hasn't played a supporter yet. Oh man, are we going to be able to come back in this game? It's not looking too good, but it is potential. There is potential, guys. He's going to Mega Turbo. Does he have the energy? No, he does not. He passes on to our turn. Okay. We're hitting 200 and... All right, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 220. 220. We're 10 short. 10 short right now. We definitely want a Floatstone. I'm figuring out our best course of action. I think one of our Shamans is prized. I should have checked that, but I'm pretty sure when I noticed that one of our shamans was prized. Let's Ultra Ball and just check. We don't really need those. Yeah, one of our shamans is prized. Should we grab Trubbish? Let's just go ahead and grab it just in case he can set up again if he bumps the stadium. I don't really want to play the Shrine in case we miss the knockout. I think we're okay here. I'm actually going to Ultra Ball. I'm going to Ultra Ball these two. I'm going to grab that other Mega Mewtwo just so we don't draw into it. And we'll Sycamore it away. I'm okay with it because we can ride out the rest of this game on this Mega Mewtwo. This is going to be an insane comeback. We do hit the energy we need. Oh, man. Oh, man. Psychic Infinity going to do a lot of damage to this thing. 280 damage. And we were able to come back in this. It looks like, I don't know if he's going to be able to answer now. He's gone through all his Mega Turbos. And it's looking pretty good for us right now, guys. Looking pretty good. He's going to Mega Evolve. Double Colorless Mega Turbo is only going to get him 3 energies. That's 90, 100, 3, 6, 9. All right, hang on. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Oh, he could still get it, though. All right, he's going to Lysander. Try to stall out the Trubbish. Maybe I shouldn't have even benched that either. He's gonna... definitely shouldn't have benched it. Can we get the Float Stone? Float Stone. Do not get the Float Stone. We can Sycamore to try to hit it, though. Alright, hang on. Let me just do 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. We need this to hit the knockout. We have to... I'm going to Sycamore and try to hit the Float Stone. I'm going to Sycamore and try to hit the Float Stone. We're going big time YOLO right here. There's only one Float Stone left. Let's see if we can hit it. 14 cards in deck. I think that would equal about a 50% chance to hit it. Big risk. And we do hit the Float Stone, which we can retreat here and just simply go into Mega Mewtwo. We could even Mega Turbo. Why not? Rub some salt in the wound. And he's going to go ahead and scoop the game up. Yeah. Wow, okay, so that was an insane comeback right there. You see the power of N right now, being able to N to 1, and this deck just kind of blew up. We got a really slow start. Let's go ahead and hop in and see if we can find another game. That was actually, I'm not going to lie, it was a really intense battle, but it was really fun, and we're going to see if we can find another one. Like to play against something that's not the mirror. Let's see what we get. Going against a Lightning Psychic deck. Let's see if we can actually get a decent setup early this time. We'll go call heads, and it's tails. Unfortunately, it is tails. On to my opponent's turn, they will choose to go first. And we're going to go ahead and take a mulligan here. And it looks like he's playing a Garbodor deck as well. It's not going to be the current rotation because he is playing Muscle Band, which will be rotating out. But that's fine. We'll just kind of try to see what kind of start we can get. And not a good one. Starting Hoopa. We've had some bad luck in both of our games so far, guys. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, he is playing Megaphone. Okay, so we're seeing a Manectric deck here. So Megaphone is a big deal because obviously that won't be in the, new standard. And that's what makes Garbodor really good. So it's going to be Manectric Garbodor. And we start Hoopa. He's going to play Great Ball. I've seen it all, guys. I've seen it all. Great Ball and Manectric Hoopa. He's going to get a Zapdos. Zapdos is not a bad attacker as a secondary attacker in Manectric decks, just, because it's resistant to fighting, and Manectric is weak to fighting. So he's going to Birch here. You only get 4 cards. We need to get this man some ends, see if he can, what we can do there for him. Let's just Trainer's Mail first. Don't need anything there. Looking for an Ultra Ball. We get the Ultra Ball. Nice. With the Ultra Ball, we will discard in and Sycamore. Now, this is a pretty solid first turn, guys. We're going to go ahead and grab Mewtwo. We're going to bench it. We're going to attach Spirit Link, attach the Double Colorless. We're going to attach Float Stone to the active, and then we'll be a Seeker for Sycamore, getting a fresh hand of 7. So not a bad turn at all. Not a bad turn. Getting a little more set up here than in that last game that we had a real hard time with. We've got the Float Stone in hand. I think I'm just gonna pass here In case he does hit that Megaphone and gets rid of this Floatstone, we do have a replacement. Actually, I might just retreat into Trubbish. No, I think I'll just pass. I'm okay with it. We do know he plays Megaphone, but he's at a pretty low hand, so not a great chance that he hits it. Let's see what he's able to do. Attaches energy and passes. He must have a dead hand, really dead hand. Let's go ahead and put this down. I don't know if... Do I want to put Garbodor up, though? Is that going to really limit my ability to set up? I think that it's okay. We won't be able to use our Shaymins now, but I think it's okay. We'll go ahead and Sycamore. Don't want to end, obviously, with my opponent having such a bad hand. We don't have a Psychic Energy yet, but we don't really... this is pretty solid. Yeah, this is really solid. Let's go ahead and Ultra Ball, discarding Shaymin and that Lysander. We'll grab a Mega Mewtwo. And we'll see on turn 2 here, I think that we are hitting for 130 damage if I can do math correctly. Let's go ahead and retreat. And there we go. Psychic Infinity for 130 damage. Yes. Indeed, 130 damage, so not bad. Actually pretty strong to be able to do that so quickly. And we get an N. Alright, on to my opponent's turn. He has his Manectric here. Hitting this for 160 because of that energy he has on him. If he attaches another energy, we'll be able to knock it out. If we attach another energy, we'll be able to knock it out. So now, he's going to Assault Laser for 120, but we just return a knockout here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I think we can just ride the rest of this game out on this Mewtwo. He only has a 1-card hand. What are the chances he top decks out of this? Should we Sycamore here? I don't really want to get rid of our only Super Rod. Let's just hold on to our hand, and we will Psychic Infinity. Go ahead and take a knockout, 190. And there we go. He doesn't really have a way to one-shot next turn unless he was to get, like, Spirit Link, Mega Energy, Mega Turbo. But I'm really going to doubt that that's going to happen. And we see my opponent just scoop the game up. They put themselves at a low hand and weren't really able to do much. And, hey, we got a Ancient Origins pack, so not bad. We're going to hop in and do one more game. Let's see if we can find another decent battle. I want to have a... our first match was really close. We were able to come from behind and win. Second match was kind of one-sided. And our third match here hopefully will be pretty close. We've got a fighting deck here from Henrique606. Henrique? I think that's what it's supposed to be. He's going to call the coin flip. We'll see what he decides to call. He's going to call heads, and we lose the coin flip. All right. He's choosing who goes first. I would assume that he is going to go first. If he lets us go first, that would be awesome. We do need the turn to go first, of course, to slap down our Spirit Links, Mega Evolve, all that stuff. And he is going to let us go first, interestingly enough. So this man is all over the place. Playing a fighting deck, Fire Coin, Grass Sleeves. I've seen it all. So he is choosing an active. We're going to go ahead and put Mewtwo active. And this is not a bad hand. Drawing into like a Trubbish wouldn't be bad. Maybe an Ultra Ball. But, of course, we do have just the ability to end and hopefully see some new cards. Alright, so let's see what my opponent's playing. A Garchomp deck. Alright. So is he playing pre-rotation or post-rotation? Because if he has Focus Sash, it could make things a little interesting. But, of course, Damage Change does get around Focus Sash. I kind of want to Sycamore. But this is a lot of really good stuff in this hand. Let's go ahead and just drop the Shrine and end. Just so we don't draw that Shrine right now. We do have 2 other ones. And this is a little better. Much more to work with here. We'll go ahead and Ultra Ball. Discarding a Via Seeker and a Psychic. Normally might would have discarded the... Oh, we did prize our Hoopa. That's unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Probably would have normally discarded the Trainer's Mail, but I wanted to use the Trainer's Mail to be able to draw more with Shaymin. But unfortunately, we didn't have our Hoopa. We get an Ultra Ball. I don't really want to Ultra Ball any of this other stuff. If I Ultra Ball away Via Seeker and Mega Turbo, that's 2 Via Seeker gone this early. We have so many supporters, though. I think I'd be okay with it. I think I'm okay with it. The only reason I'm saying that is because we haven't had to discard some of our other supporters. The only one we have in the discard... We still have 4 Sycamore in the deck, most likely. Let's check. Yeah, 4 Sycamore. 2 Lysander. How many ends? 2 ends left. So we have all the rest of our supporters left. 2 VS Seekers. So I'm okay with that. And let's go ahead and... Trubbish isn't that necessary in this matchup, honestly. Or Garbodor isn't, I should say. We'll go ahead and get down Mewtwo. And then we'll set up for a brand new hand of 6. Yeah, Garbodor's really not going to be that necessary. He doesn't have anything that's super reliant on abilities. We'll go ahead and get an energy attachment for the turn. We have a Mega Mewtwo for the next turn. And we can Ultra Ball for Shaman. So this is not too bad. Special Charge would also be a pretty decent addition to this deck because, you know, you could freely get rid of these double colorless to put them back for later. But let's see what my opponent does if he's able to get anything going. And then we'll also probably figure out here if this is a pre-rotation or post-rotation build of Garchomp. So, of course, Garchomp loses a lot, losing Karina and Focus Sash. The reason that this deck is good because you can just Karina for Garchomp Rare Candy. Makes it really, really good. But let's see what he's got here. Just going to bench that Gibble back there. He could never enough and potentially draw a card, but he's going to attach to the bench. Is he just going to pass? That'd be so bad for my opponent. He's in a Fighting Stadium. Does he have a supporter? He does have Karina, so this is a pre-rotation build. We'll see. You know, that's okay. A little unfortunate, I guess, but that's all right. That's all right. Might see him grab a Focus Sash here then. He's just going to grab Garchomp Candy. Candy Chomp. Candy Chomp. 3-6. Okay, he's going to Professor's Letter. Going to grab 2 Fightings, I guess. Interesting that we didn't see him attach to the active so he could never enough and draw a couple cards, but I guess just trying to protect the one on the bench. So we know he has Garchomp Candy in his hand. We can go ahead and Mega Evolve. We're taking a knockout here on this Gibble. We can do this. I can Floatstone Shaman and then Ultra Ball for the next Shaman. How many Floatstones are down? That would leave us with just one. We're not going to set up Garbodor in this matchup because it's really not necessary. Mega Turbo would have been... I don't know. Mega Turbo is really good, but we're already taking a knockout, so I'm okay with doing this. And we'll Shaman set up for 6. Being a little aggressive here, but I'd really like to try to end this man. We're not going to be able to do that. We can slap down the Spirit Link. We actually can Lysander this Gibble at least. I actually like being able to do that. We'll go ahead and do that. And Psychic Infinity. Take out the one with energy on it. We know he has energy in his hand, but that way he can, he's forced to use the first attack and he can't use the second attack. What's the, that's like Bite Off, Chip Off, or something like that. I don't remember exactly. So we will see a Candy Chomp coming down, but is he able to bench anything else? If not, we can just DCE Mega Turbo. And that'll be more than enough. We'll see what my opponent's able to do. Are they able to come back from this? Or not? They are taking their time, weighing the options, but I don't know what else they can do. They got the Fire Coin, the Grass Sleeves, but no special deck box. I mean, come on, man. You got to get the... I guess if you're going to go this route, Fighting, Fire, Grass, Water. You should have gone with the Water deck box. Probably would have been a good call. So he's going to Rare Candy into Garchomp. So what's the name of this? Turbo Assault and Bite Off. So he's forced to Turbo Assault here, not able to use Bite Off. But if he does that, we are going to just take the game. If he doesn't bench anything else, I should say. He's going to Focus Sash. So that does put a wrench in that plan. Okay. Well, let's attach to the bench. Let's Hoopa for the Mega, I guess. There we go. It might be good to have 4 Floatstones in this deck, honestly, because if we bench Hoopas... if we hit a Parallel City eventually, that would be nice. Let's go ahead and Mega Turbo to the... Let's Mega Turbo to the benched one. What have we discarded? We haven't discarded our Super Rod. We've gone through all of our Mega Turbos, but let's go ahead and Sycamore. We do draw the Parallel City, so we can bench Trubbish. We only have one more floatstone. Let's Trainer's Mail real quick. We get the Shrine of Memories. Lysander. Let's take Shrine of Memories. Just to have it for the next turn. We could potentially damage change if he was to Lysander this up. We are going to hit enough to take it out, but he's going to live it with 10 HP because of that Focus Sash. Of course, we're not running Megaphone or anything like that because this is a post-rotation build of Mega Mewtwo. But let's see if my opponent's able to do anything. I think he is taking a knockout, actually, but then we just promote this Mega and we're okay. So he's going to have Fighting Fury Belt, which actually doesn't... He might not realize, but Fighting Fury Belt doesn't do anything because it only works on basic Pokemon. So let's see what he does. Bite off. Yep, so we are just going to promote Mewtwo here, and you know what? We're going to put down the Shrine of Memories, and we're going to Shatter Shot for the game, because why not? Why not? He's going to choose which prizes to take. Promote Mega Mewtwo, and then we will Shrine of Memories and Shatter Shot for the knockout to take the game. So last two games weren't the most competitive, but that first game we were able to come back from a really deep deficit early on and take the win. Let me know down below what you guys think of this deck, if you think it is as good as everyone says. And I guess we did get a free Ancient Origins pack in this episode, so let's run over. We'll just end the episode on an unpacking, an opening, whatever you would like to say. And we're going to grab the Ancient Origins. Yeah, where's that? There we go. We do have one locked Ancient Origins. The other ones are trading right now. And let's see what we get out of our one locked pack. See what happens. Unknown, of course, is good. Reverse Wooper, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And the rare is a Regirock. Actually, not the worst rare, so not upset about it. I mean, you can't really complain. It's a free pack, so I appreciate you guys watching this video. Be sure to leave a like down below. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch. Links are always in the description. Thanks a lot, guys, and until next time, take care.